Hey guys, this is Raju from himandjoys.net. The Motorola Razr and the Samsung Galaxy Nexus are both pretty much the latest Android phones available. I'm going to pit them up against each other in a browser test to see which one performs better. Of course, I've also included the Samsung Galaxy S2 in this test, as it's still considered by many to be the king of Android phones, even though it's been out for a while now. The cache has been cleared and the plugins are enabled on all three devices, so let's get on with the test. In the first test loading up Engadget, you can see that the Nexus beats the S2 by a second or so, while the Razr struggles to load up all the content. Scrolling through web pages seems to be quite smooth on the Nexus, but it's certainly not as smooth as the S2. As you can see, the Razr is still trying to load Engadget, so I'm going to stop it, and this time I'll try and load up our website instead and see which one does better on that. As you can see, while loading himandjoys.net, the Nexus is the first to start rendering. The S2 seems to have loaded more content, while the Razr's browser is still struggling. The end result, the Nexus pretty much wins again, and this time by quite a margin. The S2 comes second and the Razr pretty much just fails. While loading up the BBC, the Razr pulls up content first, followed by the Nexus and the S2. However, unsurprisingly, both the Nexus and the S2 finish loading before it. Pinch to zoom works flawlessly on both the Nexus and the Razr, but just feels that much smoother on the S2. Double tapping works great on the S2 and the Nexus, but isn't as responsive or smooth on the Razr. This time I'll load up an article on the BBC. The S2 and the Nexus pretty much finish first roughly at the same time, while the Razr just manages to keep up. Overall, the Nexus seems to be the fastest at rendering websites, although the S2 is pretty much the smoothest in terms of scrolling and zooming. The Razr seems more capable at handling flash content, and it does it fairly faster than the other two devices. I hope this video helps you all in making a choice between these three devices. Anyway, please thumbs up and subscribe if you like this video. This is Raju from himandjoys.net. Take care.